Okay, let me just share my stream and my Discord server and just wait for some people to get in. Here is the cutest bellboy in the world, okay. Hi Cameron, hi Fatherless. Oh yeah, to my Navajos out there, happy Navajo Sovereignty Day. We're gonna do Penacony and hopefully get enough Stellar Jades to pull Aventurine. I'm guaranteed this time because I got Welt. So. I think I'm at like 34 pity or something. Maybe a little more than that, I don't know. Thank you, Lynx. But yeah, I need a preservation character really bad because I don't have a Flushan. I do have Jeopard on March 7th, but like, they're both ice type and I'm a Misha main and that can be a little bit of a problem. So yeah, I might also pull Flushan when she gets the rerun. I probably butchered her name, I'm sorry. 15 Stellar Jades, nice. Oh, I have 61. I have nowhere near enough. Okay, let's do Penacony because Stellar Jades are yummy. Delicious. Oh, you get a free light cone with this? Really? Damn. Oh yeah. And Genshin, I'm also doing Masquerade of the Guilty right now, but I'm waiting so I can.私のこと話すのをやめてくれないのにと思います。That's weird. Okay. Wait, let me turn it up so you guys can hear it.
Based on these fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's companion betrayed her halfway and trapped her alone in this room.
She mentioned that this transaction involves the Watchmaker, and that often means stepping on many people's toes. They might have had their eyes on the legacy, or wanted to silence another who knew too much.
Do you mean... Fire?
This is just the worst-case scenario. But think about it. If the mastermind behind all this is nearby, why would he let us look around freely? Unless there's something else he cares more about and needs. Or should I say, is verifying. She had no other way to leave but from the side corridor.
Let's get this yummy chest because we need the Stellar Jades, guys. And Stellar Jade starved.
There's actually a path here.
Unpredictable pathways pointing
And I
toward
trust my luck,
wandering me.
even if I end up going on a hard
She was
pity. It's better than
completely
like
lost in
always
the
going on
memory
hard
zone.
pity. So. Plus, I literally cannot be complaining because, like, I pulled 3 5-stars last wishing period. Like, I cannot complain. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, this path ultimately leads one to the lair of death.
Finally back in the lobby. If that's the case.
After that, it's the end. It seems like someone has been awaiting us. Ready to step into the spotlight now. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
I can't run for some reason. It won't let me. No, not the laggy cutscenes. It's a little bit better than it usually is. I'm so sorry, people. Okay, Edgelord. Oh yeah, I got E2 links now. And I still can't do the Forgotten Hall. Ah.
The detective game is over. You shouldn't be here.
I'm just getting started. Don't get cocky now. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
I don't have the correct team for this. Oh no. Wait. Okay. Let me get Jing Yen. I'll keep links, I guess. And also, let's get Locha and Vivid or Lune. Wait, no, I should get Dr. Ratio, maybe. My team is like doo-doo for this battle. Okay, let's get Jing Yan, Dr. Ratio. Okay. Let's get our narcissistic baby girl. And let's get Jing Yan. Please don't play the cussing again. I don't like lag. No.
The detective game is over. You shouldn't be here.
A well-matched opponent.
Why does it always slow it down?
Answer me. I will set the seas ablaze. Once you're back in the real world, remember to tell everyone about the Stellaron Hunter who was behind your ultimate departure. Execution underway.
To travel far.
Link's help.
Oh, sorry for bothering you.
Time. Show no mercy. Test. 0 points.
Annihilation.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Stop.
Here, try this.
Not bad. 5 points.
My Link's build is probably garbage. Oh no.
0 points.
Now commencing. Going burn operation.
Oh my god, okay.
Here, there's thunder.
I feel like the Aventurine fight will be worse. Let me retreat again, and let me get a better healer. Sorry, Lynx. Oh wait, there's still no one watching? And also Witch has imaginary, so I think it'll work. Hopefully.
Would
Or should I-
prefer
or should I
me
get
to
Japar-
reveal
I don't
or
know.
Conceal, General.
Should I get Japard or should I get Locha? I don't know, only time will tell.
The detective game is over. You shouldn't be
Maybe I'm
here.
using the wrong icon on the links, who knows?
Pleasant.
Stop slowing me down. Stop putting me at 1x speed for frick's sake. Stop it.
Implementation.
Follow my chart.
I'm asking questions.
I'll see you off.
I will set the seas ablaze.
Conflict is pitiless.
Answer me.
Let's start today's duty.
Okay.
Once you're back in the real world, remember to tell everyone about the Stellaron Hunter who was behind your ultimate departure. Execution underway.
Eternal sleep.
Hello, chat. Help. Okay.
Receive divinity. Not bad. 5 points.
I'm probably gonna need Japard in my Aventurine battle.
Show no mercy.
Test. 0 points.
Oh, thank you, Jingyan.
Implementation.
Underestimated you.
Oh, stop. Don't kill Misha.
Let's settle this.
Bloom.
Oh,
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is
The dead return! Conflict is pitiless.
Answer me. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
we don't mess up.
0 points. Bloom.
1,000 things. Here, this thunder.
Let's start to.
Receive divinity.
Am I the only one who still hasn't gotten through the Wolf or Kafka fight? I just feel like that one's rigged.
Execution underway.
Not bad. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return! Show no mercy. You chose the wrong enemy.
I hope my entire team doesn't die from this. Stop.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth.
Dr. Ratio help. Okay.
Let's settle this. Receive divinity. Not bad. Bloom.
I'm so glad Loach has healing as passive.
Eternal sleep. The dead return. Zero points. Here, this thunder. I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Oh! Sorry to bother you.
Your answers? A test.
Freedom.
Implementation.
Hope I don't mess up.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
I'm asking questions.
Okay.
I underestimated you.
Okay, Loach is carrying me. He might start having back problems though, but thankfully he's not World's Age, I think. I keep hearing rumors that Loach is like 500 years old. But I don't believe it. I don't buy
Receive
it.
divinity. Eternal sleep is
Sorry
not
to
the
bother
end.
you.
The dead return.
Dingyan,
Show
help.
no mercy. Bloom. 1,000 thanks.
They nerfed my Loach's healing. They nerfed him.
If that's the case.
Oh god. Please don't kill my whole team. What is happening? A goofy ass teapot. I see. Oh no. Is this the Aventurine fight? Oh god, help.
What?
Kinda looks Sumerian. Or Sumerian. What do you call people from Sumeru? Like, honest to God, what do you call them?
Well, thank you for your efforts, Memo Keeper. Quite a brilliant move to pit enemies against each other. When I first saw the Ranger and the Hunter together, my heart skipped a beat. I never thought you'd successfully trigger a conflict between...
As promised, I've delivered the child to you. Our transaction is complete.
Looks like our nameless friend over here is still confused. Let me explain. In short, you need to thank this lady here, my friend. Not only did she not betray you, on the contrary, she rescued you. From that Galaxy Ranger.
Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't touch this for like 2 weeks because my computer
I do
broke and I was
enjoy
too scared to
seeing
go
that
live, so.
shocked expression of yours. My friend, let's be honest. That woman named Acheron isn't as simple as you thought. Did she say she's
Also,
a
Filmany's
Galaxy
rerun is
Ranger?
tomorrow and I'm so excited.
She's actually an emanator who brings death and finality. Well, perhaps the hunt, or destruction, or even finality. It doesn't matter. These paths all point to the same outcome. Let me give you some IPC insider information, my friend. Do you know Duke Inferno? Fatora's Ifrit?
What the hell? Who is that?
You don't seem to have heard of him before. He belongs to the Annihilation Gang, so I guess it's normal. And let me explain it to you. This Duke Inferno is a fire demon from Fatora. He's an energy life form, and it's rumored that his birth is related to a certain genius.
Okay, so kind of like Albedo.
He and his thugs formed Everflame Mansion, and viewed Nanook as their savior. In actuality, they were led by this Duke to go around burning and looting, practicing the will of destruction. I'm not sure what the family was thinking. Or perhaps someone was scheming behind the scenes. But, shockingly, these characters received an invitation. And why would the Everflame Mansion decline? But there's no need to worry. They won't be able to attend. Do you know why?
No, I don't.
Because Ifrit is dead. They were eliminated on their way. The assailant, demonstrating remarkable expertise, ruthlessly ended Ifrit and swiped the invitation that the Annihilation Gang had in their possession. The Everflame Mansion disbanded, each going their separate
I am so
ways.
confused right now.
Thereafter, a mysterious Galaxy Ranger arrived on Penacony, checking into the hotel with only a music box.
Oh, is this
You
how
still
Misha
need
was
me to
born?
continue the story. The Galaxy Rangers come and go like shadows, and there's little communication between them. Her story is almost too perfect. If she remains silent, there's no concrete evidence against her. While the IPC can investigate, it'll take some time. So, my friend, the choice is yours now. You can leave this place immediately, without looking back, and forever forsake the chance to get
Why does this
closer
look like
to the
water from the
truth.
primordial sea?
Or, you can accept my invitation and learn a truth. A truth potent enough to upend everything in Penacony. I need your help, so I'll wait, but not for long. Once you are ready, follow me. As for aligning with me, see the truth first, then decide. You'll still have time.
Acheron is the emanator of a particular eon? Can I really believe Aventurine? But he gave me a choice. Maybe I should talk to Black Swan again.
I don't care what you guys say. I'm calling Black Swan the Welkin lady.
Let's wait and see.
Locha, help me. Please. Where are my consumables? Oh, there they are. I'm stupid. Okay. Let's give him some comfort food. Dr. Ratio needs a lot. Bro's so stuck up. Misha needs some because he's extra precious. Misha Monday. Yes, it is Misha
You
Monday.
look like a small, injured animal. Are you still willing to talk to me? Of course, I'm still willing to be your psychotherapist. Why, of course. But now is not the time. I know you're confused. And sad. Whoever that girl might have been. A living soul. A memory that was meant to last. She simply vanished. Like the dissolution of bubbles in water. Disappearing in an instant. No matter what, I hope you can trust Aventurine. Or rather, trust me and see the truth with your own eyes. This can lead us deeper into the secrets behind Penacony. I will protect you. Once I gather more information from him, I'll make sure you're safely returned to your companions. For the truth, and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifices. It is the right choice. Later, I'll stay by your side as a mimetic entity, just in case. Time to set off.
Okay. Go find him.
Go and meet Aventurine, or I could still choose not to help.
It's our favorite gay boy right here.
Excellent. I knew you would come. By the way, about that memo keeper... Never mind. I won't press the issue further. I've said before you can liaise with your companions, or even twist the narrative against me. I'll wholeheartedly embrace it. It signifies your potential. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So, my friends, don't let me down. Please, this way, if you will. Oh, right. I remember mentioning something after that. What was it again? A familiar hallway, a familiar room. Do you remember? Last time we met was right here. This is it.
Open the door.
Just beyond this door. Oh, I
Okay.
remember. My friend. After that, we played an enjoyable game.
Okay, that's what she said.
Doesn't this feel eerily familiar? I remember everything now. Look, friend.
No, not another like cutscene,
The
please.
game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse.
What is the infinite stellar J's? Because I'll gladly take it. Oh, what is it? Oh. What the hell?
No reason to choose otherwise. And no other
Did he do this, or? Because that's such a benign dude. It's not very dashable of you. Oh, it actually is gorgeous outside. I should probably go touch some grass. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Why is it taking so long to load? That's okay. One thing I will never understand is why your cursor just hits the corner, like, and then just disappears on the other side. Why does it do that? Oh, it's Sunday. But that was yesterday.
I'm back.
Welcome back. How is your preparation for the performance coming?
It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine? This is not good. You're the pride of the family. Don't let those unnecessary emotions affect your perfect pitch.
No. Brother, you seem to be in low spirit. What's happened? Is it because of the Watchmaker's guest list?
Yes, I received the report that death had taken some of them. I'm sorry, I forgot you just came back. You probably wouldn't know about it. Somehow, a nightmare called death has descended upon Penacony, striking indiscriminately, bringing spiritual death to all equally. In the utopian dreamscape envisioned by the family, such sorrowful incidents shouldn't arise. It profoundly undermines the equilibrium and serenity of the dreamscape. How detestable.
I can't believe this has happened. Was someone killed again?
Yes. There were two. One was a stowaway, the other was you. That's enough, fool. Your deeds have saddened me.
Pretty sharp, aren't you? Chicken-winged boy.
Wait, what the hell?
Oath's
What?
Harmony talks about honesty. The words of a fool begins with foolishness and end in treacherous
Everyone is
arrogance.
nagging me to pull Sparkle, but I did it.
Please,
Because I had a feeling she looked like a bitch, and
their
I was right.
dreamscape doesn't welcome you.
Oh, come on, lighten up. Why so serious with all the quotations and references? I'm just curious. Now things have come to this. Is the family still unwilling to fight? I mean, your darling sister.
Why did I accidentally read that as
right?
Gooner? I'm so dumb.
Don't tell me you're not craving a little vengeance.
It's not yet time. When the fated day arrives, I shall mete out justice with unyielding righteousness.
Wow, you can endure that much? Truly a heart of ice you've got there. Hey, maybe we could actually get along. How about this? I'll stand in for your dear sister at events. Surely you don't want the world to hear the Charmony Festival's been called off.
The family has a plan. And do not dishonor my dear sister with your deceitful tongue again, fool.
All right. Just putting it out there. If you're ever in a pinch, remember.
Is this the Ayato and Ayaka of Honkai Star Rail? Because they look really
who could
similar.
resist a guy rocking spikes on his wings?
There's no need.
I do love Sunday's design though.
The malefactor has been exposed under their radiant gaze, and will soon fall by their own machinations. Should the transgressor fail to turn away from this path, their sword will be honed, their bows strung, causing the malevolence the perpetrator spreads to befall them. And when that time comes, the heathen will realize they're but a mere mortal, doomed to descend into the netherworld. And I will join their vanguard to announce this good news to you personally, Watchmaker.
I am so confused right now. What? Please, please, no more laggy cutscenes, please. I'm begging you. Okay, good. Oh yay, free light cone. Aventurine, will you come home? I'm standing right next to you after all. No, but that's okay. Oh, 3-star. Guys, what if Clocky sounded like an anime girl? I take these way too damn seriously. Hold on to my favorite toy, it gives me courage. In that moment, before it broke, all the hope I had left drained away. Someone's knocking at the door, but I dare not to answer. I have a feeling this relates to Misha's lore. I don't know. Something feels fishy. Dr. Edward has a phone? What? Says, why did Dr. Edward have a phone?
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin. Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line, breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger.
That Acheron scene at the start of this quest, though, was kind of...
An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die? It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Fair.
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the
What the
truth.
Vulcan lady doing?
This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden. and
I'm
there
sorry
are
for a
real
little
limits to what they
commentary.
can
I'm just
actually
really
do.
confused. I'm trying to catch
You
up.
know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. To retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help. I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation. But don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That
Alrighty.
navigator is really smart. she must understand the value of this deal.
Wait, is he talking about Himiko?
Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this.
I am
A
pretty
thorough
sure that is
investigation
not the
can always
reason why
use a little
Aventurine gave us his number, but okay.
Don't
okay.
mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Oh, there's a birdie thingy.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers. But you're talking about real evil. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
What about them?
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape. It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions.
Yeah.
I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Black Swan leads you through the chaotic dreamscape. Okay.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Oops, sticker. There's a sticker. Another sticker.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened. And it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. Ah, hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating
welcome, lady.
memories will you bring for me next time we meet?
Okay, what's happening now? What's happening? Oh, my stream's really dead for some reason. Let me fix that. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really commentating on anything. It's a little boring. It's a little quiet. I like how the phone just disappeared for a moment.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
Okay, let me go up the stairs and let me go treasure chest hunting. A little bit at least. Oh, I got a happy gear. Again, little baby Redditors.
Trailblazers from the Astral Express? A long time no see. Dive. You must be here to experience those dream bubbles. However, veteran gamers call this type luckily. I just so happen to be an excellent doctor. Albeit a psychiatric one. Let us begin. Please, close your eyes and rest your forehead on the dream bubble. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. That elegant girl mentioned
Okay, what did she say?
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the dreamscape experience for anyone else by spoiling the ending.
Okay. Black Swan. Welcome, lady. Let's get Luca, cause he's a baby girl. Don Hong, cause he's baby girl. And we need a healer. Let's get Locha.
Yet another journey with you.
I'm about to go on all fours. Oh, hey, Troll Frog, what's up? Kuru kuru, I'm gonna wait for this thing to load. I better get some good Stellar Jades after this.
In my estimation, there is no question about it. This is murder.
Murder. Such a foreign word to us. The people of Penacony could never come to any harm while under the watchful protection of the family. In a dream, even if you're bashed 1,000 times with a hammer, and worst, you'll still wake up in reality in a hotel.
Not necessarily. Even if the result does not constitute harm, the criminal intent is clear enough. You specifically came here to cordon off the scene because of the unsavory nature of this case, right?
You're not wrong. Even if there are no casualties, being smashed over the head with a hammer in the middle of the street for no reason at all? This is not the kind of thing that happens on Penacony. You are guests of the Oak family, so you may investigate the crime scene. I'll be on standby over here.
Alrighty. I'm just casually looking at your sample. Wait, is that crotch shading?
Are you a witch? Just how did you manage to convince them in the blink of an eye that we're some kind of detectives?
Just some suggestions at the memory level. If something happens in everybody's memory, then that something becomes a fact. If we had a little more time, I could have even convinced her I was Sheepe the Harmony. Then, on to the next order of business. Let's discuss your companion, shall we?
Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection.
No, Sparkle, get out of here. We don't like you.
Some time. You stole a glance at me when you first entered the hotel. My dear, do you have a crush on me?
What?
Seeing as you're so interested in me, let's play a little game. I left
No.
a puzzle for you near OT Mall. Don't leave me waiting, my dear.
There's actually more than one memo keeper who's come to Penacony. She's mixed me up with someone else. But no harm, no foul. The address that the mask gave you is right here. But you never would have thought that when Miss Sparkle mentioned a game, she was talking about wanton slaughter on the streets of Penacony. Such a direct act of provocation is enough to get my competitive side worked up too.
Madam, forgive me. I had no idea about anything she said. As you saw, I went through a brain scan and everything. I'm just
What?
a friend, helping her deliver a letter. That's all. I never knew this was actually a declaration of warfare. They say you shouldn't kill the messenger. So, maybe you can just, let me go. You all are the big shots here. I'm really not on your level.
What a frightened look you have. Don't worry. Since this has nothing to do with you, I won't be suspecting you of anything. Why don't you come take a stroll with me?
Oh, seems like I can't escape being an assistant detective. Oh, fine. It's all fine. No big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there's anything you'd like to know, please ask away.
Where's Mr. Shamari right now? I'd like to meet him.
I'm afraid you can't. The Oaks came forward and calmed him down. Mr. Shamari expressed that he understands the unpredictable nature of dreams, and went on to vacation in another dreamscape. Best not to bother him. Guest experiences always have to come first.
Oh, I'm afraid by the time we find him, half of Penacony will have been sent back to reality by Sparkle.
Looks like we'll have to play this little game of sparkles then.
No. I don't want to. Sorry, Sparkle. But no one likes you.
I'm the constable, and this here assisting me is the bailiff for this case.
Mr. Cold Feet, why'd you do it?
So they can talk after all. Miss Black Swan, they're heading straight for you.
Don't interrupt, I wasn't talking to you. Ahem. I understand Lady Black Swan has quite the intellect.
If Sample's belt breaks, oh my dear god.
The Sparkle murder case? Wasn't the victim Shamari from the IPC?
You're wrong, Lady Black Swan. The victim is evidently none other than the matriarch of the Goldhammer family, Miss Sparkle Goldhammer.
Oh, I guess Miss Sparkle has written herself into the skit here, and this has nothing to do with the actual case.
Never heard of it. Sounds made up. Sparkle doesn't sound like a real name either.
Who names her kid Sparkle?
Miss Sparkle was supposed to receive 3 valiant warriors at the Goldhammer residence today, but upon their arrival, all they found was her body. Miss Sparkle had been smashed over the head by a hammer and died on the spot. Such a brutal act of violence.
I don't think so, because she's
My
annoying.
investigations discovered that the 3 warriors were supposed to escort supplies back to their territory the day before, but they were unexpectedly ambushed by the Annihilation Gang. They narrowly escaped and barely got away with their lives, finding their supplies almost completely raided. So they all shared a motive for killing Miss Sparkle, to escape punishment.
So the 3 of them teamed up to kill her.
Is the case closed?
No, there can only be one murderer. It's not an unsolved mystery if there are 3 murderers. Hang on.
Hockey.
Wait.
Oh, thank you.
Double. There you go. Another one?
If you
I'm
can't
okay.
justify
Thank you.
it, don't bother.
Got it. Those
We got
are
Cookie,
lying
let's go.
against each other to be number 2. They couldn't have cooperated on anything. So it must have been one of them acting alone.
That actually doesn't make much sense. Even if they were on bad terms, those 3...
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan. There are lots of clues at that crime scene that are sure.
Okay, so I guess we're investigating a murder.
I've got the case file right here. If you want to learn more about the suspects, talk to me. Lady Black Swan, allow me to introduce the 3 suspects to you. Lefton, Zhongshan, and Wright. Lefton is one of Miss Sparkle's chief lieutenants, whose right hand was unfortunately severed while he was valiantly fighting off the Annihilation Gang.
I understand. That's a fucked up joke. Lefton who has a severed right hand.
Then there's Zhongshan. This guy's a coward who ran away as soon as a group spotted some bandits along the road. He ended up smashing into the side of a cliff and getting his face disfigured. It's a real shame, as he used to be one of the rare handsome men left around town.
Oh, that's foul.
Tom's right. This guy was so insatiably greedy that he still came back to try and embezzle the rest of the supplies after they narrowly escaped with their lives, lying about how the gang had taken off with everything. Lefton and Zhongshan were so incensed that they broke his legs.
Hang on, I'm
They broke his
confused
kneecaps.
here. Left on? Right? Is this some kind of joke?
What? Where did you get that idea from? Do you need me to go
Seems like me and Sam have the same thoughts.
That won't be necessary. I've memorized every detail.
No wonder you're a memo keeper.
Okay.
Holy moly! This hammer is super heavy! This must be the murder weapon for the Sparkle murder case!
Miss Sparkle also used it to attack Mr. Shamari.
I'm barely able to lift this using both hands! I have no idea how Sparkle could ever use this to hit a target!
Yeah, I know it's heavy when even Sambo can't pick it up. Like, bitch is ripped. Like, look at him. Hold on. Oh, the irony of this Sambo icon. And look at him! Bro's a beef kicking, can't pick up the damn hammer.
Look! An ID card. Talent Motivation Department, Shamari. Is this the victims?
Mr. Shamari's belongings should have disappeared alongside him as he woke from the dreamscape. The fact that...
Okay. I'm gonna do like one of those debate scenes.
Is that all the evidence? How are we meant to solve this with so little to go on? Oh, you scared me! When did you pop out?
The 2 pieces of evidence that you found are related to the attack on Shamari. Miss Sparkle didn't leave them lying around for no reason. They're clues to the puzzle. But There are still some other clues that were placed in other areas, so they won't spoil the crime scene.
Isn't that a bit unnecessary?
No, no. It's disruptive to have a stack of irrelevant things crowding a crime scene. Miss Sparkle is a law-abiding citizen who'd never bring extra trouble
sure.
to the family.
Seems quite nice of her, if you ask me.
Looks like Miss Sparkle is adding a little spice to the investigation. Let's take her up on her offer then. Mr. Assistant Detective, this way.
No more illegal doings after this, Sampo, okay? Oh! I guess we're Hanu now. Okay. I guess we became like Bailu, but hairy.
What's this little device here for?
Don't push it, Lady Black Swan. Whatever you do, don't push it. That's the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle installed. Once pushed, Miss Sparkle and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke. Miss Sparkle also has her own button. The second she pushes hit,
Why does she even have this? She's no law-abiding citizen if she fucking has this, bro.
That sounds like both buttons can do the exact same thing.
correct. Exactly the same.
Oh,
Aren't you going to ask me why?
okay. Why?
Because she is fair.
This is nuts!
Oh, okay, we can return to normal form. Okay.
Huh. Huh.
Okay, now let's become Harry Bailu. But I'm gonna say Baishu, bro. What is wrong with me? Oh look, it's Baby Bunny, but brown.
What's this? A plush toy?
Regardless of why it's designed to look like the conductor aboard the Astral Express, this doll, is it connected to the case?
Have you ever heard of something called a red herring in detective stories? It's a fake clue that leads you down the wrong path.
I see. But when it's so...
That's just in case you didn't realize the ingenuity of Miss Sparkle and were worried about her throwing out a random, useless clue.
I see. Thank you for your keen insight. Then, let's pretend we were misled by a red herring.
You don't have...
Okay. Let's keep going.
This notice. Seems like a hint for us from Miss Sparkle.
That sounded like a story from ancient times. And why did the facial recognition system suddenly go out?
This is so her style, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Doesn't look like there are any more clues.
Next, should we pin down the identity of the perpetrator? This evidence, I've been staring at it all day, but there's nothing that can identify the perp. Lefton, that guy lost his hand.
Why does he have both hands?
Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right?
It's not hard to chop off the hand of a
best.
model.
Right, has a broken leg.
Why don't we flip the question and start by asking who couldn't be the murderer? After all, there are only 3 suspects, so elimination could be a valid method.
If you put it like that, then do you already have someone in mind? Tell me, come on.
Okay, why is the screen blue?
So, who exactly is
Lefton?
Based on the bailiff's statement, Lefton's dominant hand was seriously injured to the point where he had to learn how to live using only his left hand. Lefton's suspicion level can be downgraded.
Okay.
So, I remember this one best. Oh, is that so? I
don't know. Wait, maybe this?
Is that so?
I don't know, honestly.
Oh, is that... Oh, is that...
The one hammer?
Oh, is that so?
Okay.
So, remember Zhongshan's fate?
Disfigured. Okay.
Poor guy. He was seriously injured. That would suggest that Zhongshan is not the murderer.
By process of elimination, it seems that only Right could be the murderer.
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan. There are lots of clues at the crime scene that are sure to...
The murderer is Right.
You have answered correctly! As expected, you didn't disappoint, Lady Black Swan. Game...
Huh? The next puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
Looks like the key to winning lies not
Sounds
in
like
the
the
puzzle
Ito of
itself,
Conquistador.
but in the motives behind Miss Sparkle's strange behavior. I'm afraid this chase may just go on forever.
I have to remind you that Sparkle is a masked fool? Do you plan on finding logic in the mind of a masked fool?
That's exactly what I plan on doing. Even if it's just subjective, there must be an overall principle behind the behavior. Memories cannot lie, and hers may just understand more about her than she does herself. Right now, let's follow her train of thought and head to the next puzzle.
Okay.
So why are you so focused on Sparkle's challenge? Or should I ask, are you more focused on Sparkle herself?
I told you, it's purely out of a spirit of competitiveness. And as a memo keeper, I also have to fulfill my responsibilities and harvest some interesting memories.
Whoa, this place is a complete mess.
Oh, Detective Black Swan and Detective
Detective Sempo, you finally made it! We don't know what we'd do without your help.
Why are you talking like that? Is this some sort of artistic performance that young people are into these days?
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking? Deputy Sheriff, am I talking in a strange way? Oh, of course not, Sheriff. The way you talk is no stranger than the cat that climbs the apple tree in my grandma's backyard.
Huh. The skit this time is a modernist one.
Let's discuss this difficult case then. The victim is a galactic business magnate named Sparkle.
Her again? Sparkle really is obsessed with scripting her own death.
Oh, for the laughter.
I mean, she sounds like a theater kid who isn't obsessed with death. Like, I have taken like theater classes before, not by choice,
She didn't come back out.
and all of the kids are like obsessed with death.
But instead, discovered Miss Sparkle's thought there were 3 suspects on the scene. Namely, a Pepashi shopkeeper named Wright, a Foxian gambler named Zhang Shan, and a wealthy Intellitron trader called Lefton.
Our old friends.
It's not just to aid your memory. We've added more descriptions to help tell them apart. Miss Sparkle is so gracious. Based on surveillance footage, witness testimony, and various pieces of evidence, the killer is ultimately among these 3, and they were not working in cahoots.
You're too lazy to be a suspect, right?
Oh, for the laughter! If I talk any more with you, it'll make my pure soul filthy! Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can learn more about the suspects from me. I trust you'll be able to cut through the hogwash and find out who Miss Sparkle's killer is.
Okay, who is the killer?
Let me introduce the identities of these suspects to you. It's very straightforward. First of all is the shopkeeper, Wright. He's one of the Pepashi people and only stands as tall as Sparkle's waist, which is often a source of teasing for him. He can get pretty salty about it. Next up,
Where are the writer jokes at?
he wants to join up with the Penacony Trading Guild and is in direct competition with Miss Sparkle.
I don't know why, but the idea of a little Pepashi with a big ass hammer just smashing Sparkle on the head is just really funny to me.
He lost a bet to Miss Sparkle, and he had to hand over his family heirloom. It's possible he harbored a grudge against her. That's all the information we have.
That won't be necessary.
Okay.
There's an accounting book
on the
This Jian Katong person should be Sparkle's targeted victim this time around. And there's the tie.
That skit before said that the deceased was strangled. Is this tie some kind of joke murder weapon?
The tag on the tie reads, only for Imperial Master Lefton.
That's not how you use the word imperial.
I'm actually... No, sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's sort through the clues I have so far.
Sparkle doesn't want to distract your investigation.
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is.
Why doesn't she surrender then?
Doggo. I don't like being a little person. Well, okay, I shouldn't be talking then. I said nothing. Oh, there you go. Imagine if someone accidentally stepped on Hanu.
Quite normal. There are 2 small footprints drawn on it in crayon.
The footprints, which are half as big as standard, must be...
Perhaps it's just that this person's drawing skills are extraordinary.
Okay, it must be me then. Poodle poodle. Okay.
What's that smell? Why is there a smoked red herring there?
Mr. Sampo, take a look. This is a wonderful smoked red herring.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even among the fools I know, Miss Sparkle's sense of humor stands out from the rest.
Have you dealt with many masked fools before?
No, only a handful. After all, I prefer warm.
I just want to clip that
women,
part of
baked
Zappo and
in
just being like,
sunshine.
just
They're the
upload it without context. It would be really funny. I'm sorry. Okay, yay! And then we go here. Okay, let's fix this clock thing.
Open it up and take a look.
I still wonder how they coded this. How did they do this?
So there...
Because this ring was found inside the victim's mouth.
In the victim's mouth.
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring.
Zhongshan family heirloom. That should be it.
Okay.
I
They
have
better
to
give
thank
me
you,
delicious one of
Mr.
Stellar Jades after this.
Detective, But the puzzle this time is pretty strange.
Have you found out who the killer is?
Just some shallow intuition. Anyway, let's...
Oh, for the laughter. Didn't think I'd be seeing Detective Black Swan so soon.
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation, Detective Black Swan.
This guy is mixing up his birds here.
Then go ahead. Who is the killer, and what evidence do you have to prove the case? Good. Then let us appreciate your powers of deduction.
Okay, let's see. Zhongshan is the Foxian.
And this guy, Zhongshan, is a card shark who used to play Get the Koi with Miss Sparkle.
This ring is a piece of evidence.
That's right! What would a penniless wretch of a gambler like Zhongshan be doing at such a fancy fashion store? He'd stolen Lefton's tie and was just about to get away when he saw Miss Sparkle, the one who'd stolen his family fortune from him. So, he darted into the changing room and tried to get back his ring. Who could have known that Miss Sparkle would end up swallowing that ring? All Zhongshan could do was use the tie in his hand to try and strap down her neck to prevent her from swallowing the ring.
Who would even do that? I was like 4 years old, like spooky.
What a tragedy! If it weren't for your
And to my knowledge, at least, I could be wrong. Sparkle doesn't really look like a toddler.
Is something wrong here? This is too easy.
The first case wasn't hard, but this one...
As you can imagine, the conclusions that the evidence points to are not mutually exclusive. Which means, this is probably another prank from Miss Sparkle. Mr. Assistant Detective, please feel free to point out a suspect as the murderer.
Ah, I see.
Sheriff, the murderer is Lefton. The evidence is the tie, right?
Correct, Detective Sampo. I never thought you'd be able to deduce the truth.
Sheriff, the murderer is right. The evidence is the stool, right?
Yes! For the laughter, how did I fail to realize this formidable intellect of yours?
Then, right from the start, there was no murderer. The evidence is the ring. Whatever, I'm just spitballing here.
Goodness me! Deputy Sheriff, is he really a genius? How could such an unfathomable mystery be solved so easily by him?
What the hell?
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where every single answer is correct.
Why take it so seriously? Miss Sparkle is a masked fool, not a masked genius. If it's a
I agree with the former.
puzzle you want, please go out there and turn right until you get to the Intelligentsia Guild. Anyway, since our genius detective Black Swan has cracked the case, I will now
So that's it? This is just going to go on and on forever? We can't do that.
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
Just as you said, solving puzzles is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do now? Just keep getting led around by her?
True, this game will be over soon.
Miss Black Swan, Mr. Sampo, you're finally here. I am the famed detective of Penacony, and next to me here is my assistant detective. A murder in a locked room has left us all stumped.
As
Okay.
expected, another change in setting.
Yesterday, my assistant and I were visiting the famed artist Miss Sparkle, and we stayed the night. But this morning, Miss Sparkle didn't come out of her bedroom. The butler, Jean-Chen, said that the door was locked from inside, so we ought not to have disturbed her. But Miss Sparkle had never slept in so late. And no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer from inside. As soon as I heard, I knew something must have happened. So I acted decisively and broke the door down to get inside. The room was covered in spattered blood. Miss Sparkle's body was lying right in the middle, her face white as snow. One look told me she'd been dead for some time. Thinking quickly, I grabbed the artist's canvas to staunch Miss Sparkle's blood, but... alas, poor Miss Sparkle! She's left us now forever! Besides us and Zhongshan the butler, Lefton the cook and Wright the driver were also at the scene of the crime. What would you like to do?
Presumably, Miss Sparkle is now carefully arranging the next crime scene, right? Why don't you skip all this rigmarole and just have a heart-to-heart conversation with me? It might tickle a little.
Wait up! Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss Sparkle.
No cheating!
Huh. Mr. Assistant Detective. You seem to
Wait a
be
minute.
anxious.
No, it's... This locked room murder case is pretty fun. I want to guess who it was.
Let's go. Can't keep a girl waiting, can we?
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait up! Wait up! Miss Sparkle has one final message to announce. Ding-a-ling! Now comes the most exciting and romantic moment in any
The lag, it's killing me. don't know. Sambo is kind of acting sus again.
Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. They put lots of the covered up puzzle, so don't let it go to waste.
I pulled out the wick to a circular candle. I can't even listen because I don't even feel like reading the captions either, to be honest with you. Okay. The laggy cutscene is done. And I accidentally pulled out the wick to a candle. It's not lit, don't worry. I'm not that stupid. But I can't deny it was really satisfying pulling it out.
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. But as a means to an end, I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
Okay.
There's
What's going
no
on?
weird, sweet dreams troop. Nor is there evidence strewn all over the place. We finally caught up with her. But what's that thing? A Bella Boggian trash can? In Penacony?
Hey, dear Memo Keeper and Mr. Coldfeet, you made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss Sparkle cares not for the faults of ants like me. Come then, this is the final question. Listen up. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
Like a person?
No murder case this time around?
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear, give me your answer then.
Since it's a classic puzzle, the answer is people, right?
Wah, wah. Wrong answer. How could it be as boring as that?
Oh, come on.
The correct answer is Sparkle.
Bitch.
When sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs about all afternoon in a fluster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold a toothbrush. Poor Sparkle. So naturally, she's got 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night.
But Sparkle is a person.
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
What a cute answer.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer. Accept your punishment.
Okay, I guess I'll fight you.
Repay.
Attribution.
Where's the
will find you.
applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Ill fate descends.
Hiding is meaningless.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, damn!
Destiny's hand.
No, not this again.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
No interest in conflict. The punches decide. Get cocky.
What kind of workout are these trash cans doing on their legs? Holy.
Holy smokes! What's up with this guy? He just came out swinging from nowhere. Huh? No voices? This guy's pretty quiet. Miss, let's hurry up. Flip open the lid and find the girl.
Wait. Don't move. Something's off.
No, no more laggy cutscenes, please. Bitch died. Want
How
mom.
is this possible? How can people die inside Penacony's dreamscape? In the Garden of Recollection. What did you do? You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that. You planned it out all from the start because she teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her.
Who doesn't?
Oh, I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If I don't agree, I'll end up just like she did.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony. Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier. There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle? Who are you talking to?
You. Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. Wouldn't that
Oh,
be
it's
you,
Black Swan.
Mr. Sam?
Dude, she is annoying.
This? Don't jump to conclusions! If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So, deduction will do.
The hint for the final question was a little too obvious.
Oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever miss it? The key to solving the puzzle lay in two pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splatter of blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some time. Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw two conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its creator might not necessarily be the murderer. As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still.
I just realized
When
now that this
everyone
was a
broke into
subquest,
the
not
scene
the
of the
main
crime,
Penacony
why
quest.
did the assistant
Whoopsies.
rush off to
Hopefully this
staunch
gives me a
the
ton of
blood?
Stellar Jades though, then I'll forgive it.
A trained professional was
I don't feel
somehow
like doing this
happily
all over
destroying
again.
a crime scene just to save someone who's obvious. The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer. At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery.
Okay,
I
so it's
tentatively
Sample?
speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside. And so, when he learned this piece of information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery. That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some final words. Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective. Which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using
Okay, so I was
this
right the
term of
first
address,
time.
but it was you who first came up with it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper, and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it, and protect them carefully. The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
Another answer?
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom, using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer.
What a pity. Such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer. Unfortunately, the right answer is...
That you're a bitch. What?
Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body.
That's not a disguise. It's called faking your death.
Ding-a-ling! I won!
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo, then?
Beautiful lady, I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's all.
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
Probably.
My dear, why so serious? Haven't you been having a great time? I have, at least. You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other. Seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh, we can
Why does her
dance
voice remind me of
ballet together.
Caillou?
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. If you want to appreciate this drama, You have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
Alright.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you. The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other forces, right?
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to catch two fish with one cast, you might not be satisfied with your catch.
So, you mean you're refusing? Memo Keeper, did you think you could just leave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner
No, shut up,
or
yes you
later.
do.
We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever
Wait,
change your mind,
I just realized
come
she
find
sounds like
out.
Candy Puff from Kokomo.
That is,
Anyone remember that
if
show?
You can find
Or do I only remember it because I'm Asian?
Let's go, Sampo? Sampo. Who is Sampo?
This is Bellabug, right?
What happened?
I said, why not?
I am so confused.
Don't worry.
I'm pissing
Such a
tears.
crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
Okay. Where's my stellar jades? Where are they? Oh, hello, popping done. Yeah, I know the lag. The lag is bad. Oh, I have no viewers. The stream's dead, but yeah.
What a special dream this has been.
Hey, people were busy today for Navajo Sovereignty Day.
Nested structure. Being part of a play inside the dreamscape, it's as weird and captivating.
I don't even know if I have any Navajo viewers, but if you are, yeah, I guess happy Sovereignty Day to you. Where's my stellar jades? What? Okay. Now I'm gonna refill my water bottle, so I'm gonna be right back. back, and I made myself some basic white bitch nachos. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. I'm alive. I just wanted to go get nachos. Why was it? Was it like really cursed? We need the stellar jades for Aventurine. I should probably revamp my streaming thing so I have like more I can have like the stream starting soon like screen, you know?
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Oh, look at the little Pepeshis over there. So cute. No laggy cutscenes, please. No more.
Better unsheath that blade
Oh,
now,
I jinxed it.
Ranger.
Oh wait, it's actually being better now.
Still dream, Hunter, of those slain by your hand.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
We're still alive, as are you. We still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice.
Wait, is that a Baphomet?
The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy, until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
Okay, edgelord.
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn wide hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities?
Okay, and?
I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
No, not with that corny ass voice. And appearance.
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have.
Where's the Sigma music?
Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense.
Okay, enough
Even if the
monologuing.
answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Halted. Their time hasn't come yet.
More laggy cutscenes.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things.
What is happening
Which is
right
why,
now? I'm so confused.
Rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
Hey, yo.
It's not yet time.
Yeah, take him out to dinner first.
But I can give you a suggestion.
Take him out to dinner first, at least.
That would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next, then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing?
I'm gonna wash my dishes now. I'll be right back again. I'm sorry, people. I'm back. What did I miss? Anything funny going on in the chat? No, the chat's dead. Okay.
About me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality.
Womp
For
womp.
a little light, and to burn, to keep.
Stop monologuing. No one cares.
Burning.
L plus doctor ratio.
I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Okay, okay. Present day golden hour.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that Memo Keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap
Is it
everything
Adventure?
then.
No, I don't think
The
Adventure would do
Trailblazer
something
just
like that. I
reminded
don't
me
think
of
it'd stoop
something.
down that low.
March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. I've still got this.
That thing on March 7th's belt looks like the trans flag a little bit.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here. No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you
Who,
please
Aventurine?
reply to Aventurine? Everyone.
Always open a pool for your game account, please. Can I have your money so I can just pull for you already? Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra just for the good luck with this new gig. Just as I anticipated, the family's going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can. So her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuses they've had prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now. And I'll go look forward for an outstanding performance for you guys. From you guys. God.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome.
You're killing me over here. Okay. 40 stellar jades. Ooh, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Delicious.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open. Aventurine has devoted considerable attention. He's definitely going for the family. An attack on the hotel guests? I was also considering this. I'm just speculating. He's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Huh, I wonder who that sounds like. Probably not me or
Aventurine
anything.
said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Fair.
Maybe Aventurine. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron? That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Okay, let's talk to March 7th.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here? Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head. Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Water's better for you.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko
2
and
hours
Mr.
and
Yang
still
go
no
on a
viewers?
mission
Damn.
together. Oh well.
I will. Keep it. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
That's what she said.
Intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is he okay? That Memo Keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony.
Okay. I am still
may
really
be closely
confused.
related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang.
Okay, so it's the family.
I think you've
who's
come to the same
being
conclusion,
weird,
haven't you?
I think I got it.
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's
called
pungent,
coffee.
bitter beverage, not the
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between...
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist, an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
What's happening?
12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted.
They sought refuge in the land of sleep. The children of the flame. This marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
Who was that?
When have you on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
Okay.
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
The family? I don't know.
Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you... My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you... I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me.
I am still really confused.
I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
It's the banana phone. It's ringing. And on the other line will be Baby Bunny ready to eat you. Oh, that's actually a cool loading screen. What?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Katika...
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, when you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly.
Is that Aventurine or...
And where my husband went, I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Raining? Raining!
It is raining! It's true! Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain.
I am still really confused on what the hell is happening.
On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed.
Oh, that was
Welcome
Aventurine.
to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back
Okay,
so
I was right.
soon.
That was Aventurine.
How is it? Find anything?
That was whack.
Just as you guessed.
Will that be the next one after
Nobody
Penacony? I want to know.
outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're
I
still
wonder what comes after
streaming the
Penacony, but it's way
rehearsal
too
for her
early to
ceremony.
find out. It's not like
Using a
Genshin
stand-in, I
already
guess.
establishes
They
what the
must be
nations
dreaming.
are.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
I just realized this was my first time polling for a character that was, like, came out.
We're here.
Maybe
The
since, like,
Durlight
Never
Pavilion
Let,
is
but I don't
the
even
Oak
know if
family's
I...
fortress and a place
No, I
where
think I
heads
did
of
try
the
playing for
families
Never
meet
Let
to
when he
discuss
when he
great
came out.
plans for Penacony.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
Whoa.
When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
As the story unfolds, you'll have the chance to progress the story from other characters' POV. When entering a character's POV for the first time, the character will automatically be placed first in your team. You can check the Fates Atlas interface to see which character's POV on an ongoing mission or a completed mission is in. If you need to change your POV to continue the story, select here for Fates Ensemble for more details. Please see tutorials. Do I have enough to make a pull? Please tell me I do. Okay, who requested me? Okay. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, I have enough. What's coming? Three-star. Why? Oh, snazzy phone case. I just want a scarf though. He's baby girlin'.
Feeling lucky.
Okay, what build is this? I'd like to see this build. Oh, fuck you. Okay, I can't see the build. I don't know, I might stop the stream just cause. Oh. Wait. Actually, I kind of like this POV thing. It's actually kind of cool. A little refreshing, may I say.
Time for a well-deserved break.
Aw. Okay. Okay, did I finally unlock Misha's boss? Because I don't feel like... Oh yeah, that's Misha's boss. Let's go! Penacony is weird. Okay, let me unlock some more chests.
Did a guest leave this behind?
I'm just gonna go chest hunting. Oh, another little Pepeshi. Chest over here.
Whoa, they left such a generous tip.
Anything? At all? Anything? Hey!
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
0 points. Answer me.
Nothing major.
Don't mess up. They got it!
Eternal sleep is the
Dead return!
A foregone conclusion.
Here is thunder.
Your answers?
Show no mercy.
I should probably farm Jing Yan's relics.
bloom. Repay.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
For the defense? A test.
How much?
Trifling. Here is thunder. I'm asking questions.
These TVs are bipolar, I swear.
Conflict is pitiless.
Another job in the bag.
Okay.
Did a guest leave this behind?
20 stellar jades, damn. I just need like 50 more. Can't catch me. Wait, that doesn't go there. I'm dumb. Sorry. Oh, okay. Well, this hall's awfully dark.
Whoa, they left such a generous tip.
Okay, let me go right here.
Please wait a sec. Please wait a sec.
There we go. Okay, that was a close one. I cannot see a thing.
Please wait a sec.
Fine, I'll fight them. Okay, good night.
You chose the wrong enemy. A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. Got the defense? Show no mercy. Was that it? There's no time to lose. I'll see you off. The dead return! Here, there's thunder. Got the defense? Answer me. Fail. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Okay.
0 points. Fail. Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless. A test. 0 points. Receive divinity. Not bad. Repent. 5 points. You chose the wrong enemy. There's no time to lose. Here, there's
Let's get this
thunder.
trotter
I'm
thingy,
asking
shall we?
Conflict is pitiless. Answer me.
There you go.
Another job in the bag. Please, wait a sec.
Oops. Oh wait a minute. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ooh, looks like we're getting a nice chest today. I think it's right there. Okay.
I might have cracked the code.
$20 stellar jades. Ooh. Okay, now we have enough to make another pool. Another 3-star, but we're 1 warp closer. Guys, I'm learning the Honkai lingo, okay? I'm learning. I think. God. Whoops.
Bloom.
Oh, sorry.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity. Repay.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Answer me.
Freedom. I can do this.
A foregone conclusion. Here, there's thunder. I'm asking questions.
I can do this. Cleaning up now.
I underestimated you. Bloom.
1,000 thanks.
I can do this. I got it.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Let me use my ultimate. Okay.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. Go to defense. A test. 0 points. You chose the wrong enemy. Here, there's thunder. Your answers?
Let's start today.
Let's yank this burb out of here. This is like Meow Wolf, but on crack. What is this? Ooh, another nice chest.
I can't possibly take something this valuable.
5-star relic in a chest? Genshin could never. Wah!
Wait a sec.
Okay. Looks like I did an oopsie whoopsie. Sorry. There it is. Wait, do I have any clock cards to give to Clocky? Because I think I just did that this stream. I don't know if I have any more. Sorry I'm so quiet this stream, guys.
Time for a well-deserved break.
Why the long face, buddy? Cheer up! Tick-tock! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time! Checked off the list. My dream.
Not my ass thinking that was Aventurine.
Cake!
Okay. No, so glad for you, Papashis. Sorry. Okay. Let's go find some more stickers. Because I need stellar jades. Oh, let's just fix this thing, I guess. Because stellar jades. I should go 5-star relic farming.
Did a guest leave this behind?
I just need about 100. Let's see. What's stage 12 of Forgotten Hall? Let me see.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Oh, come on. I just need 3 more just to buy a light cone. I just want Gallagher's light cone. Just give me...
Do you want to enter the...
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's just do stage 12 just really quickly. Oh, my team is abysmal. Okay. Okay, let's get Baby Girl Well, Jingyan. Japard. And Lynx. No, actually, let's put Lynx on this one because it wants Quantum. Let's get Dan Hung. No, I need a healer. Vocha. Lynx, Misha, Luca. And Imbibidu Lune.
Enemy ahead. No harm in trying. Stay.
Honestly, Welt is the hottest old man I've ever seen. Like, dear God, give me a skincare routine. If he's 82 and he looks like that, I need his skincare routine right now.
A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder. Yep. Hope you're prepared. Let's settle this.
Is that eternal sleep is not that
Dead return! In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters! Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy. Here is thunder! This ends
you
here.
know nothing of the weight. Be survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for some hardship.
Yep. Hope you're prepared.
In case you guys don't know, I pulled Lucha twice on my 50-50 at No Pity. I'm not a whale. I literally only spent $15 in this game, that's it.
Stand down.
And then I got Welt right afterwards, so now I'm guaranteed to get Aventurine.
This ends here. A will forged in ice never falters!
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder! Show no mercy.
Let's settle this.
Hope you're prepared. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless. Let's begin. Good.
Well, it was scary. Oh my god.
Seems this path is no good either.
Step out of it. The strength.
Oh, Grace. I can do this. Cleaning up now! Please. How much?
Let's see some
Luca's the best physical DPS in the game. That's a 4-star. I swear.
The times are changed.
Before I got Misha, I think I named Luca.
I can do this.
I sense a storm. Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
To travel far.
Do not fret. Don't get cocky. Heaven servant. Rise.
Specimen sighted.
On my mark. Here stands the Silvermane Guard. Just give it up.
I can do this. Cleaning up now! How much time to... Sorry.
The punches decide. Is that all you got?
No.
Oh, Grace.
Stay close.
How dare you kill Luca?
To travel far.
Oh, sorry for
Awaken,
bothering you.
dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. The strength. Heaven servant. Break.
Please be
Commencing
polite.
research.
Ruh-roh.
Cleaning up now!
Oh, yay! Did I get 3? Oh, damn it. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. $100 stellar jades, here I come. Oh, they gave me a shitty 5-star relic, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, was that it? Aventurine? Oh, no Aventurine. Well, let's see what I'm getting. 3-star, again. That's okay.
Welcome to the interest. Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
I'm so happy tomorrow is Fremoney's rerun.
Welcome to
But yeah, anyways, people, I'm going to bed, so good night. Good night, everybody. Or morning, or afternoon, wherever you live. I didn't get Aventurine in this stream, but I think I'm a little higher. I think I'm approaching like maybe 40 or 50 pity. So,